Hi, I'm Ola.
Hi, I'm B.
And together, we're the Grown-Up Experts.
So guys, my partner in crime is back. Ola's been on holiday. Tell us where you've been.
I've been to Cameroon. It was so good. I've done loads of things, doing a photo shoot underwater, been to the radio station, visiting the town without the parents. So it was really good. I really enjoyed it.
Good. Yeah. So moving on to today's show.
Nowadays, you can have a very transformative makeup, lip fillers, butt implant, rhinoplasty, you name it.
But what if you could have the best of both worlds, brains and beauty? Hence why our special guest today is NissyT, YouTuber, presenter and a motivator. So welcome to the show, Nissy.
You're a mini celebrity, so we're gonna roll that red carpet.
Exactly.
About that one.
Don't be shy.
My name is Nissy. I go by NissyT. That's kind of like my online presenter name. I am a presenter, radio and online. I'm also a speaker, a motivational speaker. So I go to events or just on panels and that sort of thing. I'm also a host as well, so I host events. And on top of that as well, I'm a YouTuber, and I also just finished university actually. I just graduated with a BA in English from the University of Cambridge.
Wow.
That was impressive. When
Exactly.
B told me, I was like, we need to get on the show, because looking at her, and it's not about perception, but sometimes you see someone that looks amazing and you're thinking, no, all she cares about is lipstick and stuff. But
Yeah.
Cambridge people. Cambridge. And you're on Backchat as well.
Yes.
Backchat.
I was on season 1. Loads of people have been asking me whether I'm going to be on season 3, but you have to keep watching. I'm not allowed to say anything, but just keep watching. You might see them and you might not, who knows. So do you know what? Because I love what I do so much, and when you just love what you do, you will make the time.
That's right.
You will just work your schedule around to ensure that you can get everything done. Everyone that knows me knows that I go by a slogan, which is be educated, be beautiful.
Oh, I love
Yeah, loads of things in the pipeline that I am working on, just to expand my brand. My personal brand, which is really, really important. I think in this day and age.
And a PA.
You see, the thing is, what happened was, but no, I'll let you know, ladies, if I do, if it comes into the into the run. But no, essentially, everything that I do, like I said, is what I love. But my main focus is on education, and not just education in terms of schooling. I always say that there's a difference between schooling and education.
I agree.
Schooling is just you go to school, you learn. Okay, it equips you for maybe a particular job. Education, you never cease learning. You're always, every single day, like even meeting you guys, I've learned so much. Just from speaking to you. And I'm building a platform essentially, which is BEBB. So not be educated, be bold, be beautiful, but be educated, be bold. And on that platform, we essentially aim to teach people about things that they don't hear about on the news, don't learn in school, and also to challenge narratives.
We always put our guests through a little quiz. We did it with James, so we're gonna do it with Nissy. There you go. First question, Nissy. Who is the actual president of France?
Okay. I'm remembering the first name, but I genuinely can't remember the surname. I know it's Emmanuel something, but I can't remember. Can I get at least half a point for the first name? I know it's Emmanuel something. Oh man!
No points. You're from Cambridge.
Listen, I don't know this general knowledge, so I'm nervous, guys. I'm really nervous.
All right, we give you half a point, isn't it? Half a point.
What's the full name?
Emmanuel Macron.
Macron.
Yes.
That's the one.
And just to educate you, he's one of the youngest president. Actually, his wife not so young, but he's one of the youngest presidents. So it's a massive achievement.
Okay, so the second question to Nissy.
Okay.
Do you think financial aid actually aids?
Okay, yes and no. I say yes because obviously in the short term, I think it does. There's a lot of people who are living in really tough situations, and sometimes they just need that quick thing, you know.
Yeah.
They need food, they need supplies, they need, you know, the urgent things there and then. However, in the long run, I don't think so at all. These different organizations that have worked for years and years and years, saying that they provide financial aid, you know, millions of pounds raised every time, you know, send £2 to Africa and you'll save this dying child. But then yet they don't create sustainable ways of developing in communities. They don't invest in communities so that the economy can grow and so that the people can sustain themselves. It's always a case of, we need the saving grace to come and save us, and that's where I kind of don't really agree with financial aid. You know, don't just give people short-term, you know, solutions. Give them long-term, self-sustaining, self-developing solutions.
Hey, that bridge.
That is definitely a topic that we could talk about like forever.
I can listen to it.
I'm like this.
Honestly, I could really talk about it forever. But,
Good answer. And the third and final question: name 2 books from the Bronte sisters.
Okay, this one I know. This one I know.
English lit.
English lit. You know, if I didn't know, I think I'll be a bit,
Get out.
bit questionable about what I studied. So the first one, Emily Bronte, Wuthering Heights, and then Charlotte Bronte, Jane Eyre.
My favorite.
I love Jane Eyre.
I love
Wuthering
it.
Heights.
I love
so
Wuthering Heights, Jane Eyre. I was watching it again.
That's a classic.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Such a classic. I love it.
So there you have it. She has brain.
She's fast. As human beings, we all have things that we're not happy with. So we all have insecurities.
I don't.
And apart from Ola,
She's so perfect. Yeah, obviously. I mean, look.
but with the insecurities, you want to have solutions where you can overcome these things instead of always having to carry them and, you know, go through life with them. So Nissy, what would you say your insecurity is, and what's your overcome solution with?
I would say my overall insecurity has always been my weight. You know, I've spoken about it quite a lot on my YouTube channel as well, about how I lost weight in not exactly the best of ways. I wasn't very well for a little bit, and but my weight has just been something that I've battled with my whole entire life. I've kind of been a yo-yo dieter. 1 minute I'm like, I'm on it and I'm in the gym, I'm like, yeah, I can do this, and I'm losing weight and I'm seeing the difference. And then I'll just, I don't know, I'll slip up one day and I'll just be like, oh, do you know what, I'll go tomorrow, then the next day, then the next day. And it's literally been like that ever since I can remember. My solution will definitely be to be consistent. I think I just need to make a decision, because no one else can make that decision for me.
Exactly.
You know, I have to make that decision and just say to myself, do you know what, be consistent. If you really want it that bad, be consistent, and also not to be extreme, because I have a tendency to be 2 polar opposites. You know, 1 minute.
What star sign are you?
I'm a Scorpio.
Me too.
Are you?
Oh.
When's your birthday?
3rd of November.
Mine's the 5th.
Oh my god.
When's your birthday?
6th of September. I'm a Virgo.
Okay.
I know. She's Beyonce signed though.
Okay,
Crazy.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Okay, Beyonce.
That's definitely something we can all relate to, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. All right, my insecurity is, before I used to be a dancer, so I always used to have the 6 packs. So before, and then you get into a relationship, you have a baby, and it's all gone. So I would say my tummy area, even though I don't think it's huge, but I'm always self-conscious about that area. So for my solution, it's all about styling. So the first idea is always have something that would divert from the tummy to somewhere else, so it can be my face. Or like a big necklace like this that would take the attention, not here but here. Also, I'm wearing something that is a ruche, is like a ruche top. So yeah, it's got pleats and everything. So even if I had a massive belly underneath that, people won't be able to see it. There's also other solutions such as these ones. I have hello.
Yeah, no one exactly like this, but
yeah. So when I bought that and I wore it with my dress, I was like, oh my god, I've been saved. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things that the undergarment is key when it comes to disguising things. And my last solution, I've got plenty, is a belt. I mean, if I put a belt on this top, you will see how it will cinch my waist. And I think exactly like what you did now.
So
straight, so
exactly, a belt.
Need to break it up.
Exactly. It will give you shape, it will disguise things, and it will look stylish as well. It has that subconscious feel. I'm like looking at myself in the mirror, and like, especially when you used to be so fit. So my solution is not only to have those styling, but also hit the gym.
Okay, so my insecurity, I'm wearing it.
Oh, God.
Oh dear, she's been like.
So my insecurity has always been, I've always had to have straight European hair because that is considered or deemed beautiful. Anything like quite afro or kinky, not so beautiful. So I decided to go completely out of my comfort zone and have braids. First time ever in my whole entire life.
I could not believe it.
First time to have braids.
And
Who
I'm
does that?
and I'm loving it. And I'm like, why didn't I do this before? So that is like,
I'm
But
baffled.
touching on that as well, I feel like it's quite a shame that for so long we have had that, because I don't think you're the only person. You know, growing up as a little black girl, especially when you're watching TV and you're not seeing people that look like you and that represent your natural hair.
Yeah.
You know, growing up and looking at magazines, the only girls that you see are white girls with long hair, and that is constantly telling you that that's what beautiful is. But I'm also very happy because we're now in a time where there is a movement now where women are accepting their hair, accepting how they look, and black women are being, you know, reminded that, listen, you are beautiful, natural. Like, I'm wearing a wig right now, but listen, with my natural hair too, you are gorgeous with it.
But it's amazing that at her age, that she is embracing such a new things for you.
Yeah.
And I'm. It's not baffled. That's not the words, but it's so nice to see. Like people discovering and reinventing themselves with their hairstyle
and breaking out of the typical white European dominant standards of beauty.
so our fabulous guest, Nissy, had the chance to try some of our sheer and coconut products. So let's find out how you got on. What did you like about them?
Yeah, I actually love the products, I must say, and this is not just me saying it, okay? I genuinely actually liked it. This is my this is my baby. Okay? This is what I had it in my bag, so that's how much I swear by it now. It's really good, and you know, some edge controls, you find that it gets really flaky sometimes, and I don't have that problem with this. And it smells so good,
isn't it?
It smells really good. It smells so good. So I love this. And the other thing, of course, I am, you know, in love with my wigs. Use my wigs, and this is amazing. We were talking about it before.
Oh my god, yeah. It's for me, it's using something that will not create frizz. I'm so scared of frizz. I hate frizz. So that product is amazing because there's loads on the market, but I really like it's a soft full range. I love it.
And the one thing it doesn't do is it doesn't make your hair greasy either. I hate wigs that look greasy, oily and
separated,
and it's all like no, I hate that. So if you use this, use it obviously lightly, not in excess. But
when I have my, like, now that I've got my braids, the sheer and coconut oil, not only does it smell like beautiful, and I can put a little bit on my scalp and a little bit on my braids just to give it a bit of shine. But I also use it as a cuticle like moisturizer as well. Because it's really good for dry skin.
We want to stay here forever and chat with our lovely guest Nissy, but it's time to say goodbye, I'm afraid.
Yes.
We had a really good time.
Oh no, I had such an amazing time. Thank you so much for having me. You guys are amazing.
Thank you for coming. Nissy is so lovely, like humble, really lovely person.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah, thank you so much for coming.
No, thank you guys. Can we just like maybe keep me?
maybe
come back. See you again next week, guys.
No, it's a pleasure, honestly, to know that we're all connected and talk about other things rather than makeup and you know, it's nice.
Actually use our brains. So yeah, we want to thank you guys for watching.
As usual.
Tune in next week and we'll see you then. Bye!
On the next episode of Grown Up Expert, there's definitely a bun in the oven.